everyone, today we will learn how to provision AWS VPC from the Terraform cloud using module approach. For that job we need four requirements. Okay, AWS access and account. Okay, it means we should have account and access. Okay, Terraform account and access, we should have a Terraform cloud account and access. GitHub action account for code, we will create a code and push into the GitHub repository, and GitHub repository connected with to our Terraform cloud. And we need a VS code into local PC. It will help to push the code and create the code. Okay, so let's move on to my browser. So I have a Terraform account, Terraform cloud account, which is connected with my GitHub. Okay, I will show you in while. So this is my GitHub account is connected with my public repository. Okay, go back to again my workspace. This is the Terraform public repository where I upload the Terraform code, and you guys can download and you use the code according to your needs. And this is my AWS account, and there's no any VPC, default VPC we will create in a while. And this is my VS code. In the VS code I have get a pull from my AWS series by Terraform. Okay, and here is the code. I will explain you what is the module name is the demo VPC. Source is the Terraform AWS module. We are using the existing module, and name is equal to var. I have put the value in the variables. CIDR value is also in variables. Also enable the DNS hostname is true. DNS hostname is very important if you are using ECS cluster. So and you want to use the SAM VPC, then you should have enabled the DNS hostname. AZ, I also put the value in the AZ if you want to add in hard code, but this is the best practice. Each and everything should be in the variables. If you want to modify or reuse your code, you just update your environment variables and you can use the code. And here is the private subnet. I'm using creating the private and public subnet both. All values are private and public in the variable.tf file, and the net gateway is true. I need internet access. That's the reason I enable that. I use the net gateway enable. I use the true flag to enable the net gateway. This is the optional tags, but I use for the nice to have. The tags is equal Terraform is equal to true. Yes, I'm using from Terraform, or I will create the infrastructure from the Terraform. Environment name, like in our case for the DevOps demo, this is the environment name, but if you want you can use dev, staging and protection according to your needs. Also, this is the very common file like provider.tf. Provider is my AWS and region is US West 1, and these are the variables. I will give you a detail more about the variables. This is my variable name, and the value is the what name I want to use to create during the creation of the VPC. So demo VPC US West 1. Variable is the CIDR. So what is the subnet of my VPC 10.1.0.16, and AZ if you want to like use multi AZ, then you can comma and add other AZ is in that default values, but in our case I'm using one AZ. So US West 1A, and this is my private subnet 1.10.1.1.0/24. If you want multiple subnet and you have a multiple AZs, then you can use comma and 10.1.2.0 and 10.1.3.0, whatever you want, and make sure you should have a multiple AZs there. Okay, and public subnet is my 10.1.1.1.0.24, and it is also going to my same region is availability zone, sorry, not region, US West 1. Okay, and this is my Terraform code, and here's a git ignore. I added the few of the file in git ignore. Before pushing my code into the git repository, I will try to test in my local system. My code is errorless, my return is Terraform file is errorless. Okay, so first of all, Terraform init, I would like to initialize all the things, initialize the modules. Okay, once it's initialized, and I will try to check plan Terraform plan. So now Terraform plan. In the Terraform plan, it means 15 new resources are creating and there is no any error. So now I am okay to push this code. Okay, create VPC from Terraform module. Okay, so I'm just commenting my code into the Git. Once you press the sync button, it will sync my code into my repository. This is my repository, and let me refresh that one. The now is, you can see, is just couple of seconds ago is push my code. Once it push, so my GitHub is connected from my Terraform cloud, so I can see here same comment on here. Okay, you can see this is the connected from my GitHub account. So I just click here, and I would like to check the 15 resources. They are also creating new resources, and here is the name of the resources, including the net gateways, private subnet, public subnet, CIDR of your VPC, each and everything you can expand, click and expand. See here, you can see this is, let's example 10.1.0.016. This is my CIDR. I also use for enable the DNS support is true, enable the host is true, right? So this is the my all 15 resources. I can see, click and expand and see what is the name of my environment and whatever. After that, I just see, click the confirm and apply. I would like to create that VPC onto my AWS. Just confirm, and I'm just apply, and whatever you can add the comment, but demo purpose I'm just trying to apply. Okay, once it's done, then we will see the all resources on the AWS. Right now there is only one VPC. This is default VPC. Okay, I never created by myself, it's default. Go to again my it's creating the resource. You can see it's creating the CIDR of the VPC. One by one it will create all the resources. It's applying the 15. 13 has been created, 2 still is applying. Creating the net gateway remaining, and private route net gateway. These two are still remaining. Meanwhile, I just go to the AWS account. I will check here. So my demo VPC is created 10.1.0.0. Okay, go to the subnets. Okay, so these are my two subnets. Is the demo VPC private west 1 and public. This is the my 10.1.1.0.24, 10.1.101.0.24. This is my public subnet. Okay, so it still is applying. Probably it will take few time, but it will apply. Once it means my all configuration is perfectly fine, and sometime it will take time because we are using free tier of the Terraform cloud. Sometime it is taking bit longer. Okay, I just go here, and I will try to check the net gateway. This is my net gateway. This is, pending status. It's also creating. Okay, you can see demo VPC US West 1, and it is in pending status. It's creating, it's available. Okay, and you can see here 15 has successfully created my resources. 15 resources created. There is no any error. It means my VPC has been created. I can see my private subnet here, and this is a net gateway, and this is my private and public subnet. Okay, and here's go to the my VPC CIDR. If I go to click and expand my what is in the my configuration, so DNS resolution is enabled, host name is enabled. Okay, so this is straightforward. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you will enjoy this video, and thanks a lot.